Hold on, Adam. Give me a second. Alright, where are we at? Hold on.
It's 3 bits for a mug.
What? You think I'm made of coin?
Slow day.
You been drinking?
No. Maybe. Yes. Face it, you don't pay me enough to stay sober at work.
Give me a second.
You've been nursing that empty mug for hours. Get another drink or get out.
Be off with you. I'll do what I please.
Alright. Sorry. Alright, let's see. Camera's frozen in it. Dude, it freaking does this, man. Hold on. I don't know. But our camera just acted weird. Anyway, what's going on? I think we gotta talk to Varric. I think we're still, like, pretty much at the very beginning. Pretty sure we filtered through all our gear, though. Oh, wow. I'm picking up a lot of staffs so far. Seriously doubt that would happen if I was playing a mage. Right?
How come you and Wesley never had children? I mean, sorry if that's too personal.
It's all right. I was a soldier and he was a Templar. We knew that our personal lives would have to wait. Distance never mattered. But we ran out of time. It is what it is.
Now that he's gone, do you ever...
Okay. Well, got a little something.
So, here's the thing. We need to find a way into the deep roads. Bartran can lead us to the right place once we're down there, but we need a good entrance.
I still don't think I made a real decision on exactly how I'm gonna proceed with this. Got an idea.
Any entrance would do,
Oh.
wouldn't it? Well, unless a dragon's sitting in it.
I think I
suppose.
decided not to use
We need an entrance that's close to our
the
destination.
whirlwind ability,
Isn't already
although
plundered or filled with darkspawn.
man, that thing
Fortunately,
still
I've
hits
received
hard.
some new information. There's a Grey Warden in the city. If anyone knows how to get down there, it'll be him.
Sounds like you have it all planned out, Varric.
And that, Miss Eyre, is why I'm here. Supposedly, this Grey Warden came in with some other Ferelden refugees not long ago. A Lowtown woman named Lorene has been helping the Fereldans. We talked to her. Maybe we learn where he is. I'll keep after my contacts, see if I can drum up any other work.
Nice. So we go talk to her while we're here. I'm pretty sure I've done the whole circle. I think I did that first. I like to loot everything I can.
Varric, do you do anything?
Am I the next
Do you
stop in your
do
career evaluation?
anything?
Joy of joys.
Varric, do you
You watch and you
do
talk.
anything?
That's it.
You are dismissing hallmarks of both the utterly ineffectual and the incredibly dangerous.
I don't know what you mean.
Good.
It means coins flow when I talk and when I shut up. Like if you got paid to guard or unguard.
That makes no sense.
Good.
If you got paid to unguard. What? Never mind. Good to go.
Belts, rings, amulets.
Secondary spirit, don't need that. Get that. Get a little bit of money back here.
We sell them all.
I think we should have yeah, we got all of our respec tomes too. Well, at least 2 of them. I don't know that I respec Meryl. I don't think I take her on any fighting. I think all I take her on is just some stuff to improve her friendship.
My son's hurt bad.
I love that dagger, man. That's like the coolest looking dagger, or one of the coolest looking daggers in the game. So we gotta have that.
Cart overturned on him in the blood.
That's mandatory.
If you're seeking aid, leave your name with my girl. We serve everyone here. No one came from Ferelden without trouble.
Is it?
But I can't give
Oh,
priority
we got on
anyone
before
who's
midnight.
already
That's good.
found work and lodging.
Went and celebrated my mom's birthday. Got a really cool present this time. Kind of hard to do, so pretty happy. Got an idea for something for my dad. His birthday's coming up in about 3 weeks.
I hear you know where I can find a Ferelden Grey Warden.
Only Ferelden Grey Warden I've heard of slew the Archdemon to save us all. Fat lot they care here. We're out of the Blight's path now. Why would you need a warden?
A warden.
The healer was one of them once, wasn't he? A warden?
A warden.
Well,
A
he's not
warden.
now, and busy enough without answering fool questions about it.
Then I'll only ask very smart questions.
I do not joke, Syrah.
See, this is what you
You
get.
see what our people face in Kirkwall.
Nobody has a sense of
They
humor.
have no jobs, no homes. Most can barely buy bread. This healer, he serves them without thought for coin. He's closed their wounds, delivered their children.
And yet he needs to hide.
He's a good man. I won't lose him to the blighted Templars.
Your healer is in no danger from me.
Yeah, Varric
This
hooking
mage is
us
an
hooking us up with a
apostate.
mage
Templars will find him.
to solve
No
any
mage
of this
should suffer
problem
for an
is,
accident of birth.
yeah, the worst idea
I
ever.
suppose it isn't my secret to keep. Anders has certainly been free enough with his services. Refugees in Darktown know to find the healer, look for the lit lantern. If you have need enough, Anders will be within. I can't get my brother off the boat. In your turn. The grip's got him bad. We have donations coming.
Okay. We got some friendship there.
Hey, we heard you in there asking about the healer. We know what happens to mages in this town, and it ain't gonna happen to him.
You really think this is a good idea?
Does this really seem like a good idea?
Let's show these folks a little Ferelden justice.
Okay. Alright, whatever.
Useless! Don't give him an inch! You're pathetic! That's the price you could have done.
You know, there's no animation to even put up your weapon. You just immediately are just like, well, that was stupid. Why'd you do that? I love that. Let's see, fire's good for all this, I think. No. Yeah, it's good for all this. Turn this in real quick. Wait, hold on. I think there's something for the chantry here too. Yeah. Okay, let me do it. I'm trying to do it efficient to where we're not just wasting just a shit ton of time, right? That's worth something. Damn, Barry.
Nothing scavenging today.
You know, I take that back. I think fire is. Oh wow, we're actually getting some drops. That's nice. A lot of times,
Freedom.
these guys in here, they won't drop shit. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. But we do not want fire. Spirit's actually not bad. Cold's even better, I think. Wait. No, not if they're mercenaries. I think if they're mercenaries, actually. I don't know if they're dwarven mercenaries, then they're weak to cold. But if they're human or regular mercenaries, then I don't know. There's a lot of different rules about who's resistant to what. Oh, what's up, Reznul? Right? It's just... This is just my shit, man. It's my shit, man.
What a hole.
The two-hander just has more flair than the sword and board. Although the sword and board is pretty gangster in Dragon Age 2. Origins, I think it could be pretty gangster in Origins too. A lot more boring. Pretty gangster. I just did it wrong. I don't know. I was like, oh, I'm gonna replace Alistair as the tank, and then I never made Alistair a tank. So we were just getting wrecked. That we had like no pure tank and hadn't even gotten to the circle yet. And I realized I still need to build Alistair the way Alistair is until I can take over, which means I get Wynn to give me some support, right? But even then, I'm like, I don't know. Just seems real weak sauce. It kind of forces you to build a certain way, and I'm not comfortable with that. You got to build your character like you would, Alistair. And even if you concentrate a little bit more on damage stuff, you never really get what it's capable of doing because you need survival.
Sure, that's wise.
I don't know. Honestly, I'd rather just play a two-hander and let Alistair worry about the whole survival thing. Give him all the defensive shit, and then just kill things, you know? I don't know. Not a fan. It's Sword and Board is good in Dragon Age 2, though. It's actually better in some ways. Actually, a lot of ways. It's actually better.
We can't all make a
Inquisition,
Just watch your back.
it's almost the only way to go, because two-hander is just so
You still in
slow
the market
and
for some poisons?
fucking boring.
The red iron's been scarce.
Sword and board, you can roll around and zip around and just do, you know,
agents and want me to
fun
whip you
stuff.
up something, just let me know. In fact, since you're an old friend, here's a recipe. My speciality. Everyone needs an edge sometimes, right?
There's just something about just having a big-ass weapon and just swinging that shit at 1,000 miles an hour. I mean, it's just golden.
Dark spawn.
You're pathetic!
There! Gotcha!
Nice. And picking up a little bit of silver along the way, too. Every blue moon, you'll get like a money run where everybody drops some money, and every time you get money, you get like the max amount. You know, you'll get that 1% chance to get sovereigns instead of silver. You know, that type of shit. Yeah. Money runs are good. Okay.
Outsiders think they can change us.
Really just collecting money right now. This is the one where if the game was like completely if this game was like straight vanilla, no updates, I could get to level 50 right here, and you would have enough money for just whatever, right? I mean, kind of like the trap quest in Lothering, to where you can get to max level with a lot of money. This is identical. It's actually even faster. It was. What you had to do was you had to pull your weapon.
I've always kind of liked this place. It's like a
And then run up to him and just start spamming the A button and just as fast as you possibly can. And as long as you just did that, you could just level essentially forever. Anyway, you get like 50 silver and like I think 50 XP each time. So it takes like at level 7, it takes like 7,000 XP to get to level 8. So by the time you get to like level 49, you need 49,000. So you'd have to do it like 490 shit more. Let's see, 490 twice. Have to do it 980 times to get to level 50 from level 49. Like you just, and 980 times is about, well, 490 sovereigns just by itself, right? So you'd have, I mean, but if you wanted to play the game, just starting the game at level 50 like you do in the what you call it, the tutorial, the demo, that's how you do it. But I mean, you can't do it now. They patched that out. They didn't patch it out of Origins though, ever, which is interesting because there's a couple ways to do that in Origins, and seemingly legit. Like they actually open up the economy to give you the items right there where you're at in the game to actually be able to do that. And I mean, it's definitely not a mistake. So I don't know why they patched it out of Dragon Age 2. They should let you do that, I think, and let you experience that because it's fun. I mean, it's a totally different game at level 50. Like even ankle biting enemies have health bars that look like elite bosses and shit. You know. Right. Okay. There'll be more stuff to turn in, but right now it's good money. We'll probably level right here, too. Sometimes, actually, you'll find that the more you level, the more the game scales around you. So even if you think you have some OP shit, go ahead and level 2 times and see if your OP shit is still OP. It won't be. I mean, it won't necessarily be trash, but yeah. A really cool system they have here is every time the world scales around you, your gear becomes less and less useful. To where, you know, if you're just static with, you know, it's like, oh, I got great armor and I got a great weapon. And then you level like 3 times and you don't change anything. Yeah, all of a sudden you can't kill anything. And everything just starts hitting you a lot harder, and it's like, okay. So it's, what's the term for it? Keeping up with the Joneses? The game is definitely about keeping up with the Joneses. I think I decided to just go... Yeah, the next level will probably put 3 into willpower. But as long as our attack is sitting at a static 100%, we're good to go. They give you a little bit of leeway on that. I would like to upgrade that, not gonna lie. Let's see, level 6. Okay, so let's see, we got what, two skill tomes to buy, so that's 2 points. I'm definitely gonna want that, so let's go ahead and take that now. Let's see. Although honestly, upgrading our abilities earlier here, like in Inquisition, I like to get all my shit and then find the upgrades, because the upgrades aren't always simply like, this does more damage, or this, you know, this has a combo. A lot of times the upgrades are just, yeah, they make the ability or the spell work better technically, but it's not always. It's just this much more damage, or now this fucking hits 1,000 times harder in a combo. It's not always that in Inquisition. Here, honestly, probably upgrading some of the skills. You know, I just don't know how many points I have to spend. Let's see. So we're gonna hit the deep roads at level 12. We'll be into level 12. So that's 6 plus 2 skill tomes. Okay, so that's 8. 8 more points we're gonna have going into the deep roads. We'll unlock this at level 7. It doesn't require a point to unlock it. Which actually, as soon as you unlock it, it gives you those benefits, so it's a little extra damage on all the elemental shit. It's interesting. It's a Reaver, it's a warrior skill, but it's also considered a blood skill. Like Blood Mage, Blood Warrior, Blood Rogue, Blood Assassin, whatever. Assassin is a Blood Rogue. A Reaver is a Blood Warrior, and a Blood Mage is a Blood Mage. Yeah, it's always like sacrifice to get some bonus ability to destroy some shit, really. In an assassin's case, it's really taking life. In a blood mage's case, it's you're actually possessed, like the demon resides in you, and you get power in exchange for your life in that way. With an assassin, it's kind of like the demons reach out through you and take life. And with a Reaver, it's demons actually reach out through you and damage life. As long as it results in death at the end of the day, it's all pretty much the same thing, obviously. But anyway, those are the 3 classes that have to do with blood. And they're, of course, you know, if you're going to be evel, they're you know, they're the best ones to play, right? So, or the funnest ones to play anyway. They took a lot of that out of Inquisition, but it's definitely here. And what I just said about those 3 specific classes, that's actually told to you in Inquisition. Even though they took out blood magic, they've still got the 3 classes that are blood-based. Go figure. As long as they refer to it and don't actually let you do it, then it's not too dark, and it's still, I don't know, woke friendly or some pussy ass shit like that or some, I don't know. It's ridiculous. Anyway, so like I'm gonna take this specialization. What out of this do I want going into the deep roads? I at least want that. So that's one. It's nice to have this. That's level 13. So I'd have to get that in the deep roads. You go into deep roads at level 12. About the time you kill the high dragon that's in there, that'll probably put you around 13. Somewhere right around there. So you could technically have this. You just have to sell out for this. Because it takes 5 points to get this. Let's see, 1, 2, just take that, 3. All right. As long as that didn't say you had to have 5 points. If you had to have 5 points, you would have to put 5 points in just to get that so you could get this. So that means it would take 6. But in this case, it takes 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't know how much this helps against the Rock Wraith. But we only got 8 points to spend going forward. Actually 9 if you count level 13. That would be 9. But we can get pretty much all of this shit. Let's see what level is this. That's level 10, so that's definitely feasible. We can get all this done. I figure out what I'm going to upgrade. Critical damage sounds amazing, and base damage all the time sounds amazing. But that critical chance is pretty sick too. That's pretty sick. Kind of looks like we can manufacture a lot of critical chance. You can't hit crits unless you can't crit unless you crit. So chance, I think, is more important than damage. The damage is irrelevant if you're hitting 30% less often and you're doing 25% more damage, you're still losing. So that's just the math. So but there's going to be a point, if it's not now, it's going to be pretty soon, where this attack is completely irrelevant. All we're really just doing is spending 2 points for that. But here, if we can get our crit chance up elsewhere, hopefully not having to respec, because, I mean, each talent point is precious. If I decide this really just isn't doing it, I may decide to switch back. Anyway, so let's just say we take this for right now. That's what I'm leaning towards. And we got some DLC stuff too that includes critical chance. You want your critical chance to be in the top third. Like, I just say the number 69. Anything over 67% or better crit chance, it's not gonna be 100%, but it's gonna act like it a lot of times. I mean, you're just hitting crit after crit after crit, and you're so fast that even if you're only hitting 2 out of 3, like, but it seems like it's more than that. But even if you're only hitting 2 out of 3, once you get haste and all that speed up, that's still pretty significant, and that makes all your criticals actually worth it. So I think we can hit that 70%, 69, 70% threshold, 67, 68, anything in that range. And there's also rogue gear, like rings and amulets and shit that you can equip that will also increase your crit chance and crit damage. It's just built into it because it's rogue type stuff. Well, a rogue is shit, a blood assassin. You can use that rogue shit on a blood mage, really effective, and you can use it on a reaver, really effective. And it's designed like that for a reason. So I think we'll go with this is always the argument. Do I go with this or do I go with this? Now, if I'm sword and board, I always go with this. Always. Just mandatory. just because you don't get the critical chance that you get with a two-hander right here. That's 10% crit chance right there. Now, you can stack it, though. Like, that's 10% right there. If you look at our crit chance right now is sitting at 25%. So, that is coming from... Let's see, that's 10. And some, I think, is actually coming from gear. There's 2. 8, that's 10. Ten and 10, that's 20. That's 20. Why is it saying 25? Oh, there's 5 right there. Yeah, that's 25. Okay, so that's 25 flat right now. So if our mage gives us heroic aura upgraded, that's another 10. So that would make it 35 pretty much at all times, unless you get stuck without a mage, which happens for a little bit in the game, one way or the other. So like if you could pull off like a flat 65, 70, meaning that if you had a mage it's 80, but without a mage it's still in that range. So you'd want to be able to manufacture that for yourself. So as it stands right now, if I took this as an upgrade on our next level, we would have a 35. We'd be halfway there. Just like that. Without a mage. And with a mage, we'd be, yeah, about 2/3 of the way there. So, like, that's the crit chance that you're actually looking for to make this viable. But if I don't use this, I got to manufacture that somewhere else. For right now, I probably won't worry about upgrading either of these. In the near future, we want cleave. That 75% damage buff is effing stupid. And then being able to create more staggers and getting an extra 5 seconds of this turns this into a 15-second friggin' slaughterfest. So you want to combine that with whatever Reaver passes you have. Eventually combine that with Berserker and use Berserker's built-in haste. And yeah, and then all the static or passive damage buffs that you get from those classes and stuff like that. You want all that stuff to stack as much as possible. The Berserker tree, it's really big on spike damage. Like damage 10%, damage 15% of remaining stamina, but you lose 2 stamina per hit. And if you're swinging at 1,000 miles an hour, your little 100 points of stamina is going to go real fast, unless you're killing shit. But if you kill shit, you get extra stamina regen upon killing enemies, which is the only way you can get stamina back as a warrior. Crazy enough, the rogues don't get stamina back on kills. The rogues get stamina back on attack. Mages get mana back over time, and warriors have to kill something. And you're really kind of not necessarily supposed to be like the pure DPS thing. You would think it'd be warriors that are technically slower would get stamina back per hit. You know, some kind of champion heroic shit, right? And then the rogues would get stamina back on kill, because you should be killing shit a lot faster. Anyway, they give it to and warriors, especially two-handers, this is where two-handers shine, is killing huge mobs of enemies really fast. Especially smaller enemies. Anyway, and then you look at this is attack speed here. And then the duration. So, yeah, the duration of this is 20 seconds. That's self-appointed haste. And it actually allows you to take more damage. Your damage resistance is reduced by 20%. So, what does that mean? It actually plays into your Reaver thing, where you take Sacrificial Frenzy, and it doubles your damage from Blood Frenzy. But it starts you out wounded, right? It starts you out wounded. And if your damage resistance is in the negative, well, it's less than whatever it is based on your armor and your resistances and so on and so forth. It pretty much just nerfs your resistances so you take more damage. So you wade into a group of enemies who are killing you faster. And then you inflict damage upon yourself and then double the bonus from that, right? Blood Frenzy damage is double. This is 50%. That's Blood Frenzy. This makes it 100% for 10 seconds, right? And so it probably actually do that last in terms of activation and so on and so forth. But this actually plays into the Reaver too, because your damage resistance is lowered even more, and you're in there swinging shit like twice as fast at this point. And if haste hits you while you've got barrage going, you're literally, at some point, it's kind of stupid. You're like at 250% attack and movement speed. Like you're literally a hamster on crack, just going the fuck off. You're like a squirrel with rabies. You know, it's just, yeah, you're just berserk at that point. You're like literally berserk. I don't see any better warrior combination in this. And some people say, like, you know, how about Templar Berserker or Templar Reaver or this or that? Yeah, they're all viable or whatever. But Berserker Reaver, if you're just trying to kill things, like that's the fastest way to do so. And criticals, like any other game, pretty much, criticals are everything. But you have to hit them to get the bonus. And yeah, with a warrior, your cunning's not going to be that high, so you're not going to get the extra crit damage bonuses that like an assassin gets if you make a cunning assassin. I take a dex rogue in Origins. Everybody's like, "Oh, cunning is best in Origins." No, it's not. It just, yeah, we can argue that till the end of time. No, it's not. But in Dragon Age 2, it's 100% cunning. Like, that's it. Criticals are amassed in your skill trees. If you shadow an assassin, I mean, it's friggin' ridiculous. It's you get double, triple, quadruple buffed in damage there. So that's definitely the way to go. Well, you can kind of treat a Reaver sort of the same way. Start stacking that stuff. Not really so much the critical necessarily, but if it's there, you can get some stuff out of it. So anyway. Enough of that. So, well, we gotta go talk to Anders regardless. I'm not sure what else is unlocked, but we could also totally do Birthright now. I've waited before and gotten more money out of it, but yeah, to be honest, we got a healer, so I mean, why not? Let's just get that shit out of the way. That's gonna unlock like 1,000 other things too. We kind of need to go out of town too. Yeah, we got to get out of town. Go do some things.
Why do you threaten it?
Now, if I just fucked up here and I unlock this, and then I try to go to the coast, and I get a certain cutscene, I've actually fucked this character off. Like, literally fucked it off. Maybe this was a bad idea. I don't know. I have a previous save, though, so...
Strange occupation for a warden. Aren't you more about taint and death? Not healing and salvation.
Taint and death.
Did the warden send you to bring me back? I'm not going. Those bastards made me get rid of my cat. Poor Sir Pouncelot. He hated the deep roads.
I'm part of an expedition into the Deep Roads. Any information you have could save people's lives.
I will
Most
die a
possible
happy man
things
if
for
I
me to
never
do
think about
is
the
play
blighted Deep
ignorant
Roads again.
exactly to what
You
Anders
can't
is.
imagine what I've come through to get here.
Everything I hate in the
I'm
actual
not
real
interested.
world is represented
Although,
by Anders
a favor for a favor.
in a virtual world.
Does that sound like a fair deal? You help me, I'll help you.
Let's be more specific.
Like, listen to
I
this.
don't do anything involving children or animals.
This thing
I
does.
have a warden map of the depths in this area, but there's a price. I came to Kirkwall to aid a friend.
There's a reason Hawk says
mage,
that, because you
a
detected
prisoner in
that
the
shit
wretched gallows.
instantly.
The Templars learned of my plans to free him. Help me bring him safely past them, and you shall have your maps.
Oh, that's all? I might just
said,
take my
"Oh,
chances with the Darkspawn.
Oh,
If
well,
we fight the Templars,
that's it?
it is because they decide that anyone who befriends a mage deserves death without
That's a
questioning.
100% lie.
As just
That's
as
a
his cause
woke
is,
argument against Trump.
It scares me. I don't want to give the Templars another reason to hunt us.
Well, even Bethany's showing a little bit of common sense.
If you want my aid with
Being
your
in the
expedition,
presence of a
meet me in the Chantry tonight.
hardcore possessed blood
I have
mage.
sent word to Carl to be there. Make her willing.
Good on Bethany for at least
We're
having a
only
little
free men.
resistance. But if you walk around with them both, she starts to break. This thing corrupts your sister, which makes it need to die even more. Just saying. It's, I mean, we can go out of town and do that shit like right now and then come back and do this. Probably level up in the process. I just want to get haste. And as long as Bethany's set up for haste, which I think I did it right. Yeah, she'll get, well, she's not even level 6 yet, but when she hits level 7, she can have this because it takes 3 points, which she has. If she didn't have 3 points, it would say requires level 7, also requires 3 points in creation. So she's already got that. Problem is this takes level 7 too, which kind of sucks. But at level 6, we can give her, I mean, that's a thought. Instead of Spirit Bolt, I don't think we ever, like, we're not going to max her out. I mean, we're going to lose her at the end of Act 1, and we're not going to see her again until Act 3. So we could take something more useful at level 6, like Winter's Grasp. The only thing that's not effective on is Night Lies. Everything else at least takes something from it. But Canary get wrecked by that shit, so... Probably, I may actually give her that. Because she doesn't even have the primal trees, so she can't get, like, rock armor and shit like that. For some reason, she's just tanky as fuck. I don't know, maybe it's like her character armor, her plot armor. Maybe it's her plot armor. It's possible. But, yeah, she's about to... All she needs is 100 XP. She's about to level up, like, right now, so... I say we go outside Kirkwall and clear that shit out. And then come back here for this. And get as much money as we can. Works for me. At least get these 2 things done. Dude, that loading screen is so fast, man. Shit, just like that. Let's see. Okay, so let's go grab these guys. Well, let's... So we want this at 28. We'll get strength at 28. Probably make like willpower 12. And then, yeah, you want her to have a 2 to 1 to 1. Aveline needs willpower. Although we're not going to be using her. I'm actually taking her job, but anyway, whatever. So she's got... Wait, hold on a second. Alright, so... 27, 28, and 11. Alright, so you want a 2-to-1 magic to willpower with just a basic mage. And I'm absolutely convinced at this point that playing a blood mage is just nerfing the shit out of yourself. There's just really no reason to do that. Anyway, so what we want is this. I did used to use Glyph of Paralysis, and it comes in handy sometimes. I don't think it makes enough of a difference to actually bother to spend a point in it, but that's just hindsight. So... Now, what we can do is just go Spirit Bolt. But considering right now, a lot of shit that we're doing is going to involve Qunari and shit like that. That's going to be haste right there. Next level. I'm going to say enemy health. Greater than 25%. So if it's less than 25%, it's probably about to die anyway. Let's do this. It's going to be great for Qunari. And it's going to be great at the end of the game, too. So... And it's great for dragons. If you want to bring her along on a dragon. The only thing really immune to cold is... And Templars are weak to cold. So about the only thing that it doesn't affect is some mercenaries here and there. And... Yeah, honestly, I think that might be it. I don't know. Look, we'll see. We can always turn that shit off, too. In her tactics, but... Okay, so like these mercenaries right here, they're not going to be affected by cold. They can still be slowed, though. So it's not like completely ineffective. It's just mostly ineffective. It doesn't really do any damage, but it does still slow. So there is that. Goes Varric. I could use that shit more often.
Let's finish this! No pickle! Get on down! How many of you got pop?
Damn nice. Beautiful. That's mandatory. Dude, she did that with like no... Like literally nothing going on. That's crazy. Alright, so I guess if I'm wearing that, she can wear this. Right? She can wear that. Let's see. It's garbage. Beautiful. I'm just gonna go ahead and clear this shit out up here. It's not like there's really anything up here. I mean, like, not really.
We're good to go.
Nice.
Further city, it's more
Still finding silver.
ordered.
Works for me. Oh, this is gonna be a bunch of shit that we're not gonna use too, right? Seriously? Nice.
The enemy crossed blood.
We are picking up silver. Shit, that right there was over 10 silver just on that stupid shit. Doesn't sound like a lot, but you do that 10 times, that's a sovereign. Sovereigns add up. So we got that. Now when we come back here, these guys are going to spawn again. If we come back here late enough, there's going to be a group of spiders where those duty thugs were at over in like that corner. And everything we kill up here near the Talvashoth caverns are going to respawn as well. So we're basically getting extra XP. Well, not extra XP. We're getting the XP we should get. Because we're, well, doing shit that we don't necessarily have to do right now. The game does reward you for going out of your way. To, you know, do shit, right?
Let's finish this!
Our bad side seems to be unhealthy.
Seems to be unhealthy to get on our bad side. I love that. Seems to be unhealthy. Still getting silver drops, and that's amazing. And shit that's actually worth something. Like, I can sell that helmet for, it's probably for like 5 or 10 silver, but I mean, still. It's the same as money. pretty sure I don't need to save here. I don't think I do. Man, if I have to save here, then that's just embarrassing.
Need to get closer.
Nice. That's going to be a nature staff, which is absolute trash, but whatever. Got some more silver. There's no traps down here on this run, so we can go ahead and grab all this shit. Torn trousers. That is worth 1 copper. Maybe 2. Yeah, that's not cool. That battle axe is probably worth at least 10 silvers, maybe? 8? 5? Something like that. Oh. There we go. It's nature, right? Yeah, that's nature. Plus fire damage, that's garbage. Alright, so that's complete trash. Let's see, so that's 11. As opposed to 9. I mean, the damage versus demons and shit, cool, but no, I'll just let her have her basic weapon. You know what? It's doing enough. It like doesn't really matter. To be honest, it really doesn't. It is what it is. It is what it is. I said what I said.
A last resort if I have anything to say about it.
I'll deal with this.
Now you fall! Nicely done.
Satisfying about killing Canary. And that's all copper bullshit. Like seriously, copper. Trash.
Can't we talk about this? No?
Oh my god, I think I just one-shotted those assholes. You did.
You will fall!
Nice.
I love doing that.
Yeah, mace might actually be worth something, to be honest. Now, if it said, like, superior mace or some cool shit like that, yeah, it would almost definitely be worth something. But either way, we get to sell it, so works for me. That might be a cold staff. It could be a spirit staff, and it could be a nature staff too, and it could be a fire staff. Actually, it could actually be anything, to be honest. Let's see, what is this? 11 plus 7. See, that's not the worst thing ever. It's actually considered even, but that plus 11 damage versus demons and undead. I mean, we're not fighting demons and undead. That is a nature staff piece of shit. There you go. But still, it could have been. The problem with the Canary staffs, the one that have the Canary names, is they'll give you like a cold staff, which is amazing, and then it'll be like plus fire damage. And Canary are immune to fire. I've never seen like a fire one with lightning bonus damage or something like that, which would be completely ridiculous because that's literally the two things that Canary are completely immune to. Honestly, I think cold is good for us here, too. I really think it is.
There might be some stragglers before the main group. Nothing we can't handle.
Just get Aveline's out-of-town shit out of the way here.
Why is it nobody ever happy to see us?
Oh, we're hitting hard as a bitch up in here. Yes, sir. That's how that's supposed to look. Okay, now that could be a good staff. This could actually be, like, if it's another cold staff, that helps. Let's see. Oh, okay, that's fantastic. So if you're gonna go do Night Lies, this is good for another level or two. So what we do is from here, we probably go get Anders, and then drop Aveline, and then between Bethany and Anders, they can have this. Got to get Anders first before you can use that fucking pedophile Islamic piece of fucking terrorist jihadist satanic shit. Got to get it before you can use it. Fucking disgusting. Disgusting. So check it out, man. Today I went and hung out with my mom on, it was her birthday, and I told you guys that, but her new dog, Bo is, he's just a dude. Like he's a pug, and he's just a pug. I mean, he's cool, right? I don't personally have the attachment to him that I did with Biggie or George. Those are my two dogs in life that we were just bonded. Like we were friggin' just bonded on some spiritual or soul level or something. Like we just bonded, man. We were just buddies, and that's just the way it is. I don't know. Actually, Muggs was kind of like that too. I didn't get to know Muggs for that long, but she was amazing too. Anyway, just dogs we've had, right? But Bo is still like, he's his own dude, and he's cool. But what makes him amazing is he's like this little stocky dude. It's like he doesn't really walk leg to leg. He kind of like bounces off of his feet, right? You know what I'm saying? He's like, you know, and he has no neck. He has no neck whatsoever. His collar is basically on his ears because he has no neck. But he's got this face, and he just wants to be buddies, right? He wants to be friends and stuff. No, I don't have the attachment to him that I did to Biggie, but I have the attachment to him that I do with all dogs. And so I got to love on him a little bit. I think right now, the baby Cakes, she's kind of, I don't know, I think she misses Biggie because they obviously grew up together, and now she's the older dog in the group. They have 3 dogs, and she's the older dog in the pack. And there's something there. Like every time I'm with her, she's just like a magnet, right? She's just with me, and right, she just wants to be loved on, and I think it's just a dog's way of saying, I miss him too, man, and I know you miss him, but we're buds too, right? And I'm like, yeah, we're best friends now. We're friggin' BFFs, and she's like, yeah, we are BFFs, and it's just kind of like that. But little Bo, man, he's still friggin' adorable, man. He's this little stocky short sausage with no neck. That's literally what he is. Got to hang out with him today, man. That was friggin' awesome.
And here we go again.
Get wrecked. Hitting hard up in this bitch. God damn, we're hitting hard up in this bitch.
It's too far.
Yeah, there's traps like right there. I hope we didn't trigger them, because if we did, we have to reload. I'm not losing any traps here. The traps here are worth as much as all these ambushes put together, XP wise. And that's pretty much true everywhere in the game. The traps are worth as much as the entire area. Sometimes even more.
Try not to make any loud noises.
So that's 100 right there. Got another staff. Dude, we're getting staffs everywhere.
Someone's left a surprise here for us. We're good to go.
That's 200. That's 300. That whole entire ambush with that friggin' Reaver and shit was worth like, what, 150? Right? So yeah, they're actually worth more than the actual quest itself. It's 200 there. Yes.
Here we go. That's wrong. Useless.
Money, 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 money. I want do a music stream sometime this week too. Just get Spotify going and just hang out with some jams or something. Maybe if I can get off work at a reasonable hour type thing and just come in and just jam to this shit and just make it, I don't know, just makes it more fun, I think. I think it does.
We're close to the ambush, Hawk. Be ready.
Alright, so we just figure it out. But I'm gonna definitely get Varric over here.
There's our targets for the platform guard.
We're good to go.
I always wanted to try. Get back! Take 2 steps back. Back it up.
Look at the poise on those archers, man.
Before anyone else.
Nice.
Well equipped for
The
bandits.
poise on those archers.
Dead is dead,
They
and
take
the
like a
road is clear.
full-blown scythe.
Captain
They can
Jevon
knock
needs
a
to know of this.
friggin'
Back to the
Bronto
barracks,
or an
we're just
ogre down,
forward.
and they just get down on their knee and casually hit you with their I don't know, whatever their bow shot is. That's like their special ability and shit. Like you didn't do shit. Like infinite poise. All right, cool. Yeah, I want to get Anders first. Dude, I hate even saying that. Makes me want to punch myself in the face with something that kills me. Yeah. Just even saying that out of my mouth.
Good day, Sirrah.
Not much room in the barracks, but there's no one. There's Jevon's office. Wait while I explain our initiative.
I don't know how they do it where you're from, guardswoman, but I decide the patrols, not you and your whims. You may have been put up for lieutenant in your first year, but I'll have no show-offs in my command. Have I made myself clear? Report to your post before I have you and your Ferelden accomplice jailed.
Doing our job.
Well, what a
And
charming
undoing
fellow.
your job. And your
I don't
job
have
is
to
to
like
be
him, but he could
an
at least
American
listen.
or
Bandits
a
are dead.
European
That's all that should matter.
fucking Democrat
It's not the first time he's made me wonder like this.
politician.
Something is very wrong.
Making sure that everything evil happens and making sure that anything good that could prevent it doesn't happen. That's literally your fucking entire purpose for existence. Okay, Satan's asshole. Guess what? Enjoy getting treated like Satan's asshole in prison. Yeah, that's what needs to happen there.
So let's find out whose toes you actually
Just saying.
stepped on.
Then we should check the duty roster and see who was supposed to take that route. What have I stepped in this time? Threaten my friends. Not letting that one go, Captain.
Aveline! I owe you for clearing that ambush the other night. Saved me a mess of trouble.
Brennan, that route was yours.
It was. Single patrol. I'd have been dead for sure.
A lone guard isn't much of a patrol.
Shouldn't need to be. That route was clear for weeks. First noise out of it was your big fight. The captain reassigned me after he heard what you did, and I passed the satchel to Donick for his patrol tonight.
The satchel?
Hey,
Paying
Tibbin.
border assignments.
What's up, man?
Captain has
Oh,
us run
yeah,
deliveries
it's
to
all
the
good.
outposts during light duty.
Just
It's
trying
usually
to
just
make
an
some
updated
progress
copy
here.
of the roster. The satchel for that night was heavy, though. Anyway,
See,
thanks again, Evelyn.
actually,
You're a good one.
I am doing good, but I need to go look at
So
something.
the satchel gets heavy the same day we discover an
So I
ambush.
have no idea what the schedule is this week, so I'm going to need to be up at some point tomorrow. So here we go. Let's see. Oh, that's not too bad. I don't know why it's 2:30 there, 4, 5. 4:30 to 8 something. I hope it's busier than that. 2 days in a row. So yeah, man, that's actually really good. I don't have to jump off in like the next 30 minutes. That's awesome.
I bet there's a perfectly reasonable lie that explains why your captain arranged this.
I'd be willing to hear it, but not while a guard may be walking into a trap. Brennan said Donnick, a good man. Donnick. I've got his route. A night walk in Lowtown. Let's go make sure his quiet patrol stays that way.
Shit, I'm pretty sure I was like, let's just go get Anders first. Second. I'm gonna go unlock this real quick.
So, someone dropped off a message for you. It's on the desk.
No. But he didn't do his best to try and read it first.
What? I thought there might be something dangerous in there.
I never went to the docks. I don't think I did. I'm 90% sure I didn't. So let's go sell our stuff. Yeah. Let's just go do that. Yeah, I haven't been here. Well, that's not worth anything. I don't know what the F that was, but
No work, no pay.
Send them all back. Make them happy.
Elf this and elf that. I'll elf your mother.
elf this and elf that. I'll elf your mother. I'll elf your mother. Come on, man. Like, do that shit. Elf this, elf that. I'll elf your mother. Oh man, I mean, who writes this shit like that? That's funny. Nice.
Make her turn his gaze on
All is good here. How are things with you?
Over they go. No questions.
In the market.
All right, so we got fire. Oh my god, we got 2 of them. Holy shit! And we got an electric staff. That's a sick ass electric staff. Do you know how much we'd pay for that right now? We'd pay for like 2 sovereigns for it or some shit. Like, it would be ridiculous. Dude, that is gangster as fuck. Yeah, we gotta go get Anders, and then we gotta go get Meryl. Like, in that order. In that order. Yep, true story. Need that. I think we're gonna be good here. Right? That cruel dagger is actually pretty nice too.
Something special, friend?
Wow. So we got a free electric staff. We haven't had to buy a staff yet. We got fire staffs for Night Lies. We got an electric staff for Sundermount. You can throw electric and probably fire in there. Because there's a lot more spirit immune enemies than anything else on Sundermount. But I mean, on your way up there though, until you get to the Revenant. No, even the Revenant. And then you start seeing shades. After the shades, you just switch out and just do something else. Probably fire or something. I don't know. Doesn't really matter. Okay, so I think that's the game plan then. Yeah. Yeah, let's go get this. True story.
These streets should be safe
All right,
at
we
night.
we
Care to
do
help
need
out with
we
that?
do need fire here though. Haven't got. Hold on a second. Maybe. Fuck. Put anything in Bianca either. You know what? I love this sword, man. I love the way it looks. I really do, actually do. I said this is like the only time we need fire, like literally in the entire game. So let's just, yeah, true story. Don't necessarily need. Huh. I mean. Well, it doesn't do anything against rage demons, but it's still not the worst piece of shit. I mean, it's still pretty viable for anything we're doing here. And then when we get to the Templars, we just switch out, right? True story. That's the plan. That is the plan, and we're going with it.
Never a shortage of idiots who think they can take the streets in the dark, but good reward in getting rid of them.
Fire's no good here. Got to switch out like literally right here. Let's see. Okay, so fire. I can't believe I have two of those. Oh, shit. Dude, that is so crazy. I get two. I get literally both staffs that I actually need, like right now. That is crazy. That is so crazy. That man, if I was playing a mage, I'd be like ecstatic right now. Seriously. And we're going to destroy these assholes. we're literally going to destroy them.
Why, hello there.
This is going to be obnoxious.
Your
Right.
uncle still owes us. But I figure, why bleed a stone? You've done so
I love that
well.
dagger model, though. That dagger model is cool as shit.
I've done so well because I've carved my way through half of Kirkwall. You really want to cross me?
You spurned my offer and lost
That's my favorite
serious
single
point.
target dagger.
I intend to take
I think,
what you owe
although I don't know, man.
with interest.
To arms! One more for me. For all of us. Go down! I'll kill you! Don't leave any witnesses. There! And stay down!
Damn, Varric got wrecked. He got wrecked. Can we get another injury kit? No, come on, give me an injury kit. Just one more. There you go. All right, thanks, man. Appreciate it. No, he got like seriously wrecked. I think he slugged a health potion, got injured, and then got injured again and slugged another health potion that he couldn't even slug, and yeah. All right, whatever. I do like that the cooldowns on these aren't like a minute and a half and shit like that, though. That's awesome. Anyway. All right, well, we win. We kind of didn't win on that one, though. Let's see. I could use some stamina potions and... Yeah, I could use some stamina potions. Get just a couple of those. There we go. That's 13 fire. Yeah, 15 and 12. Damn, I'm not gonna lie, man. This is actually better, like, right now. That's got a bunch of other stuff, but we're not using that. I don't have any of that damage going on. I don't think plus 12% of something that you're not even doing actually even counts. So I kind of feel like this is the better staff for right now. Tell me if I'm wrong, but I mean, I don't think you can plus percentage of something that you're not even doing. All right, so like even my character gets 5% to every single elemental type, but the thing is, if I'm not using that elemental type, how do you get plus 5% to 0? That's still 0, right? I mean, that's the way it's supposed to be, I guess. I don't know. I'm gonna go refill. Figure it out. Let's see what we got. But we could try one mob and see how fast it goes, and then we could try another mob. Although that's not the best litmus test. I think that's what they call it, litmus test.
Can't we talk about this?
But still, we can see.
No? Smash him good! Showing up uninvited. So improper.
Well, this is kind of taking forever. God damn, that took 20 minutes. That literally, that felt like it took 20 minutes.
But if you'd like to help.
Okay, well, let's, all right, so, all right, never mind. You know what? I mean, that's great for a secondary staff, but maybe, yeah, maybe that's not the best thing. Maybe this one, maybe that +4 damage versus humans makes a bigger difference than I thought. Because 12% is a whole lot less than just a solid +4. Right? Okay, just strut around with your, yeah, whatever it is you're doing. I do like the sword model. The sword model looks like something fancy that would be like spirit-based in Dark Souls, you know? Like just a basic, fancy, professional-looking sword. But my shit is the stuff that's a little bit rusted. It's like been, I don't know, Krylon spray painted over a couple times. It's been sharpened with like just like the edge of a boulder or some shit, you know, like a real sword that's actually seen some shit. I think that's more my thing. All right, now let's see if this is a little bit different. I don't think it is, to be honest. Nice. I don't know. I don't think that was a lot different. I think it was actually even worse. So like the whole control attack thing. Let me see something real quick. Let's see what we got. So my attack is still 100%. So control didn't make any difference, right? So this is might, and might is supposed to raise my base damage by 10%. Doesn't do shit for criticals right now. But I'm kind of curious why it seemed like things slowed down a little bit. But if my attack is still 100%, then might should just increase my damage by 10%. Just across the board, like, period, right? That's garbage. Right? I mean, I'm not tripping, right? Like, that's how the math's supposed to work. Now, sometimes I really feel like I don't understand exactly what the math really is. Because, well, maybe just friggin' Dragon Age math just isn't actual math. It's Dragon Age math. They can do what the fuck they want, when they want, how they want, and buy Louis Vuitton just whenever they want. And, yeah, maybe that's the thing. Sorry. Although switching something mid-fight, also could have something to do with that. If we start wrecking shit like really fast here, like even faster than that, then okay. Yeah, true story. Like maybe, yeah, that's... Let's go see. This is the hardest ambush in the end. Well, no. This and one other are the hardest ambushes. Like this one has like an extra wave or two or something. Like there's something up with this one. I mean, even the boss ambush that goes back in the marketplace sometimes is not as hard as this one. So
Get ready.
let's see what happens.
Get back.
No, okay. I just switched mid-fight. That's what it is. Yeah, that's a nice damage chunk. Okay, that'll work.
Now you fall.
Beautiful. Well, that was the hardest one, so I mean, I don't know. The other one in the marketplace, like that's the boss, but this one is harder than the boss in my opinion. There's just an extra number of enemies. I don't know, they spawn differently, just for whatever reason. So we got heals. So now, beautiful.
I saw Carl go inside a few minutes ago. No Templars so far. Are you ready?
I didn't see anyone suspicious out here. Let's do this fast.
All right. I'll handle the talking. You watch for Templars.
It should be the last time we need
When
Aveline,
you find Carl,
to be honest.
just let me talk to him.
I feel like there's supposed to be a codex on that book just lying on the ground. And the only reason there's not is because I found it already somewhere. It might be some Templar shit that you actually find in the gallows, maybe? Not really sure. Or if you've already uncovered one of the like the histories of the Chantry, but like if you didn't find it there, you can find it here. And if you get this one, then you don't get that one. If you get that one, you don't get this one. It could be some shit like that too. I don't think I really even need to save. I think we're just gonna run this shit over, to be honest. But I could be wrong. See what happens.
Anders, I know you too well. I knew you would never give up.
What's wrong? Why are you talking like...
I was too rebellious, like you. The Templars knew I had to be made an example of.
No!
How else will mages ever master themselves? You'll understand, Anders.
The only concern Anders has here is this is a blood mage that's more corrupt, wicked, and evil than Anders is. And this ruins all their Iranian plans to destroy Israel and America. That's why this thing is doing this fucking demonic possessed bullshit. Motherfucker.
It's too far. That's enough. Make it good.
It's done.
Bitch.
Anders,
I wanted my
what did you
heels
do?
back. All the
It's
heels
like
that bitch stole from us.
You brought a piece of the Fade into this world. I had already forgotten what that feels like.
I thought the Tranquil were cut off from the Fade forever.
When you're tranquil, you never.
Well,
think on
apparently
your life
that's not
before.
true.
But it's like the Fade itself is inside Anders.
Oh, now this is your blood mage pedophile god.
Again. I don't know how you brought it back, but
This
it's
is your
fading.
Joe Biden, fucking Tim Waltz, Kamala Harris. This is what this thing is now to you. Okay, it'd be better off had you been left tranquil. You know what, Anders, kill
My
him.
sister calls being tranquil a fate
Yeah.
worse than death.
If this thing just turned
Give him peace.
tranquil woke, which means it's cut off from Satan, but it's still Satan's asshole incarnate.
I'm so sorry.
Now it's fading.
Yeah. Do as it asks. Do as it asks. Hey, it. Do as it asks, because you're an it. That's an it. And if you accidentally cut yourself and die in the process of murdering your fellow mage that can't cast fireballs or be possessed anymore, so therefore they're of no use to Anders or Orsino anymore, then accidentally slip and fucking cut yourself to
This is
death
the part where you tell
over
me
and
you're an
over until you're
abomination.
dead, bitch.
You're wrong.
Like, seriously.
But not
That's how
far
fucking
wrong.
sick this fucking thing is. It's
This is not
100%
to explain.
liberal.
When I was in Amaranthine,
That is
I met
every
a
evil
spirit of
thing on the
justice
planet.
who was trapped outside the Fade. We became friends.
Liberal.
And he recognized the injustice that mages
Well,
and
somehow it
faders
starts
face
with the
every
same
day.
letter as locust. Just take that for what it's worth. If you don't understand what I'm saying, if you don't know, you don't know. If you know, you know.
So, I wasn't
Anyway,
so far
whatever.
off with that abomination thing.
To live outside the Fade, he needed a host. I offered to help him.
Yeah, that's called
We were
possession.
going to work
That's
together,
called possession.
doing justice to every
You
child ever
offered
ripped away
to
from his
host
mother to be
a
sent to the
spirit
circle. But
inhabiting a
I guess I had
corpse.
too much anger. Once he was
You
inside
offered.
me,
The demon didn't even have to seduce you. You seduced a demon. What the fuck do you even call that? That's a special word for possession. You seduced a demon to possess you. And the demon got worse when it got in you because you're more evil than a demon, which means you're a demon crap. You're a Democrat. That's exactly what that means. How could you be more evil than Satan? Be a liberal. It's not that hard. And if you're liberal and that offends you, it's because it's true. And if you died, the world would be a better place. True story. But this world was apparently made for you right now, in this age, in this generation that we're in. And, well, if you could be saved, the cool thing about being saved, the cool thing about Jesus is he can just make you somebody else. You just have to be willing to not be a piece of shit. And just want to be not a piece of shit. That's the gospel. You just don't want to be a piece of shit anymore. You don't want to be a liberal. You don't want to be Satan's asshole incarnate. in the form of a fucking human being with, I don't know, purple hair, and you fucking hate anything good that happens, and you love child molesters, you love sex traffickers, you love illegal aliens, you love murderers, you love fucking rapists, you love repeat offenders. It's just what you do. It's what you are. You're literally one of them. You just don't have the same record that they have. But the bottom line is that's what you are. And if you just don't want to be that anymore, well, Jesus is there for you to make you something else. Actually, something that's actually worth at least one single fuck. Because if you had 1,000 fucks given to you, you still aren't worth a single fuck. Yeah, that's pretty much what we're talking about with Anders. And anybody who thinks Anders is cool somehow. I've actually seen people cosplaying as Anders at a convention, and I'm like, do you understand how fucked up this is on how many levels? No, you don't, because you can't think for yourself. You must be a liberal. Am I wrong?
That really didn't look like a
Just saying.
happy, benevolent spirit from where I was standing.
Since when is justice happy? Justice is righteous.
Justice is always happy. In a world that's just. In a world that's right.
Can come of that?
I wish I still had your innocence.
The only thing that
too much hatred in me.
finds no happiness in justice is evil. This thing is 101% pharmaceutical grade, woke, Democrat evil.
But I could never do anything about. He comes out.
Before that shit was even a thing.
And he is no longer my friend.
That's kind of crazy, right?
He is a force of vengeance.
Probably the best written character in a video game ever. To prove what actual spiritual, moral, ethical, religious evil actually looks like in its purest form. That's what this thing is. And you have, I don't know, about 80% of your government, wherever you live in the world, at least 80% of your government is literally this thing in real life. Put that in your pipe and smoke it for a minute before you come back and just kill the messenger for giving you the truth. Think about that for a second. I'm not making that up, so.
Wow. Your problems make mine seem small.
Your problems.
Here. These are all the documents I have for this area. I can understand if you would rather me not join you personally. I cannot control my need for vengeance.
I would rather you not join me personally.
I would ask
you have no idea how much I would rather you not do that.
I will be here in my clinic if you need me.
True story. You have no idea how much I would rather you not do that. Anyway, but we're gonna stay true to the build. All right. Let's just heal everybody real quick. All right. Okay, yeah, Anders does need to be respect. I think Anders starts with like some elemental abilities. Anders has pretty much all the skill trees because Anders is a blood mage. So there you have that. But let's see. Let's get rid of that. What is that? Spirit. Let's just take the spirit one. No, wait. Hold on. Never mind. Let's not do that. Yes. Alright, so we're gonna have to wait. We're gonna have to wait a level on that. Yeah, we're gonna have to wait a level. We're gonna have to wait till level 8 to get haste for Anders. Alright, so yeah, it's just whatever. Alright, so if any mode, so, alright, cool. Alright, so I said I would get Anders and then nice. So they have, let's see. Do I want to just go do this right now? I mean, this is our party now. This is our party going forward. So, yeah. Hold on a second. Let's see. That. So we can go crush this real quick.
Let's go in and see why Gamlin lied.
Let's go in and see why Gamlin lied. Well, we already know that Gamlin lied. Apparently.
We're under attack. What a surprise. How about you?
We're hitting hard as a bitch up in here now.
That's enough.
You do get results, don't you?
Yeah, we're hitting hard as a bitch. Actually, bitches don't hit that hard, so we're hitting harder than a bitch. How about that? Nice. Where did the dog go? I'm like, what is the dog doing? All right, I'm really not sure what the dog's doing.
And here we go again.
I win. Although I think we got ripped off on actual XP right there. I think we killed everything too fast, which can actually happen. Actually, Bethany is supposed to say something right here.
Feel like something to live in a
Oh, there
house
you go.
with this above the door.
There you go. We are killing things pretty fast. want that willpower. Now we're going to take Reaver. And... hold on a second. Can we have this? I want Cleave. I want Cleave right now. Alright. Oh, wow. Self, any... activate mode. I would just say might, I guess. Self, at least one enemy is alive. At least one enemy is alive. Usability, Cleave, right? Can't trust any of that other shit. Self, health, minus 25. Use item, health potion. Self, mana, below 25%. Use item, stamina draft. It's just basic shit. Like, seriously, basic shit. Good story. Character. You know what? I'm gonna go refill again. One more time, man. One more time. Going down.
What? Where you step?
How about you? Go down!
That's how that's supposed to look. That is exactly how that's supposed to go. God damn it. Hawk's like, let my sister level up, bitch. Just talking shit at this point. Here we go. Alright, so self, at least one enemy is alive. His ability, haste. It's a group. It's a group ability. But it makes sure that even if there's just, you're fighting a dragon or Sino or just whatever. Doesn't matter. She uses that first, and we're going to do the same thing with Anders. Right here. The rock armor is an extra thing because Bethany doesn't have the primal tree. Anyway, so now we're going to see a difference. I need to go ahead and do this real quick. Until we replace that. Just keep track of our sustained stuff, like dog and whatever, like might or whatever. We'll just do that manually. Watch. That's how that looks. That's how that's supposed to look. If it doesn't look like that, you might, well, okay, maybe you're doing it wrong. If it doesn't look like that. I'm not sure what our dog is doing. He's like resetting at the beginning of the area. And I honestly don't know why Anders has an injury. Okay, so let's see. Okay, and then okay, cool. And then all right, cool, I guess. Nice. That's sweet. Yeah, we're good. I don't even have to worry about this.
That's just rude. What are they trying to do? Ruin my boots.
I knew I should have slit his throat.
There's more of them!
Line them up!
You kill things too fast, and that's exactly how it's supposed to go. I think if you're going to get rid of the bad guys, the quicker you get rid of the bad guys, the less that the innocent people have to suffer because the bad guys are raping them, sex trafficking them, pimping them, molesting them, murdering them, assaulting them, abusing them, torturing them. As soon as you can get rid of the bad guys, the slavers, the Muslims, as soon as you can get rid of them with extreme prejudice, the better off you are. As a community, as a society, as a country, as a nation, as a people, as a culture, And if your culture is to, I don't know, have a pedophile religion, to follow a pedophile, and then all the women that you don't think belong in heaven because they're actual human beings wanting some rights, you rape them because according to your religion, they don't get to go to heaven. If that's your religion, then if you die, the world's a better place. That's it, that's all. It's called locusts. What do locusts do? Locusts take everything you have. In front of them is the Garden of Eden. Behind them is a waste and desolate wilderness where buzzards and fucking pigs are looking for something to eat and they can't find shit because everything's gone. Look at the world around you right now. It's not all fucking roses and daisies right now. There you go. That's what they do everywhere they go. That is definitely, well, I mean, according to the scripture, though, the locusts, the Arabs with the crowns, the turbans, are actually God's army. Because they are seducing you and deceiving you, and you're allowing it to happen because you're biblically illiterate and you're literally a spiritually dead individual. You are literally a zombie walking. And if you don't understand that, it's because you never even looked at a single word in the Bible. You know what, honestly, if you're that spiritually dead, yeah, God's not gonna abandon you. Actually, just, I mean, fuck the Muslims. Just don't go do that. And maybe you'll get a first chance because you never had a first chance. That's what the scripture says. So there you have it. Anyway, good to know, right?
We're good to go.
Nice. All right, so level 8. Level 8 is when Varric becomes indomitable. Like level 8. Like that is Varric's one job, is to do that. If you got him doing some other stuff, okay, fine. That's like some secondary shit. But this is his one job, disorienting shot. If you got that and you're playing Nightmare, you're good to go. I mean, I'm not saying it's not going to be hard, but yeah, you're good to go. Anyway, that requires level 8. So what we're going to do here is we're going to take this because we have to have this to get this, to get this, to get this, to get this, right? So we're just going to go ahead and spend that point right there. You call it a waste point. That's not a. I mean, it's a trash point because he's not using it right now. But seriously, he has to have that. So it's like, I call it a trash point because, yeah, I don't get any benefit from it. But the thing that I actually want benefit from, it requires spending that point to get this thing that's going to make my build like, oh, you know, like angels singing and shit like that, right? So there you have it. That's what we actually did right there.
That should do it.
Everything we want to know about our family is inside.
We should get like 10. Hopefully we get. No, actually, I'm wearing the amulet, aren't I? You know what? Hold on a second. Maybe I could put it on somebody else real quick. Just for this right here. Amulet of Influence. Can I give it to anybody else? Let me give it to Varric. Give it to Varric. Nice. Damn, 10.27? Really? Should be more than that. It should be almost 11. Okay, never mind. I'm just gonna wear that shit myself. I'm not really sure. I'm not really sure what actually happened there. That doesn't even make any sense.
Still and try not to make any
We'll just do this again.
I knew I should have slit his throat.
There! Get back!
Nice.
Good to go.
Beautiful. All right, so I guess we just keep everything as it is. I don't know. That's kind of weird. You like seriously, the amulet of influence should have more money gain. Should have more money gain. On a companion than it does ourself. But apparently, I don't know, that's weird, man. That really kind of doesn't even make any sense. Yeah, got that. And then it's 10-2-7. It's the same thing either way, which is kind of crazy. Got a rune staff. And then we got some armor for Bethany.
This is it.
I don't know what it actually does for her, but it's all good, right?
To see this as soon as possible.
We'll take it to her right now.
So I'm just saying, blood's blood and all, but you are taking advantage of my hospitality. It's only fair if you make something of a monthly contribution.
You sold my children into servitude. Now you're asking me to pay rent?
Maybe just put something towards food.
You should be paying us, Uncle. We found the will.
He forgave you, Mother. Grandfather left you everything. Here, read it.
I should maybe just be anywhere else other than here. I should be on Mars right now. I don't have to answer to this if I'm on Mars. That's some Hollywood Matt Damon shit right there at that point. Let me just be on Mars, please. I don't want anything to do with this. Being accountable for my actions.
Check out the part where Gamlin is left only a stipend, to be controlled by you.
But he took the entire inheritance. Of course he did.
Gamlin.
Well, he was allowed to do that, and it was on the gamble that you were going to die in Ferelden.
More important than money.
So I'm left alone with no family, and I'm just going to get whores and gamble and get drunk and yeah.
Mine was looking after a life you abandoned. How long
Would you do any different? I mean, you can say I would, but you're not faced with that circumstance. Would you actually do any different? Maybe you would. And that says a lot about you, but maybe you wouldn't. Maybe you would do the exact same thing on the exact same circumstances if you were raised the exact same way. I have a hard time judging Gamlin without judging myself a lot. And no, that does not make me a piece of shit. So, yeah. If you want to put yourself above everybody type of thing, I would never do that. How do you know? Actually, if you say that, you probably actually would do that in the exact same circumstance. Given the same upbringing, the same culture, the same environment, the same everything, you might have done worse than Gamlin did. He lasted a little while. Maybe you wouldn't have even lasted 10 minutes. Or maybe you would have. I don't know. You don't really know either. You know what? Honestly, just don't be too quick to judge, to condemn. Because Gamlin may have done what all of us would have done in that exact psychological, familial circumstance. Just saying.
I doubt you let the ashes get cold.
I took care
No,
of
he
Father.
didn't let the
I
ashes
saved.
get cold.
And on his deathbed, all he could talk about was Leandra.
So he's got an insecurity and a little brother's complex to a big sister that's more of a man than he
There's
is.
nothing I can
But
do
he
to get
proves
it
himself to actually be a
I
man
don't expect that.
throughout the
Gambler.
rest of the game.
It's
So,
enough to know
yeah,
Mother
if
and
you want to
Father
judge
didn't
him,
die angry.
be careful
Petition the Viscount for
you don't
right to
accuse
reclaim
yourself
the
3
estate.
times while judging
Make a
him
will.
once.
You'll have your house
True story.
back within weeks.
You don't have the coin or standing to even get an audience with the Viscount. You've got to be someone in this city to live in that house again.
Well,
Then I had better get started.
she's gonna go be somebody. That's what people do. You either get motivated or you get unmotivated. Like, really, right? True story.
Why don't you go pick up something at the market? You could use some air.
Yeah, kick Gamlin out of his own house.
Hey!
Get the fuck on. I'm tired of looking at you,
I can't
filth.
believe Gamlin stole
It's like,
Mother's
this is
entire
my house.
inheritance.
Well, get the fuck out
I mean, I
anyway.
can believe it.
I'm
That's
pretty
the
sure
worst
Bethany
part.
could kick his ass right about now and be like, oh,
I could never
okay,
turn
Bethany,
against
could you
my own
stop
sister
kicking
like that.
Uncle's ass? Like, he's sorry. I mean, he is sorry and he's sorry. He is sorry and he's sorry. Could you stop kicking his ass right about now? No, he needs to go get some air before I kill him. Okay, well, you should probably just let him go get some air then, instead of killing him. That would be a good thing, Bethany. Good on you. Yeah, appreciate it. Thanks. What were we talking about?
Don't make any hasty promises.
Joke all you want, but you make Gamlin look like the toad he is. You know, when we went to look for that will...
So what is Bethany
thought we were
saying?
doing it for
You
Mother,
thought I
for
was
what she
bad,
lost.
but as bad
didn't
as I
realize how
am,
much
I
it meant to me.
make Gamlin look like a
No, I
toad.
had grandparents
So
who
I'm
didn't hate
really
me.
like really bad, but he's just a little bit more really bad. Okay, Bethany. You know, at this point, yeah, maybe just slap your sister across the face, just one time. The Ferelden Bethany sister with the big fireballs gets slapped across the face. Yeah, maybe just get slapped across the face one time, and just have a little respect. Just saying. I mean, we've done everything we've done for her and because of her. At this point, maybe a little bit of gratitude. And maybe Gamlin isn't so bad either. Just saying.
They might have been all right with the Ferelden thing. But just imagine if they'd known you were an apostate.
You're such a wretch.
Am I? No, maybe
Just
you're the
hoping
wretch.
It would be different
No,
this
like
time.
seriously. Say,
Here
Bethany,
in Kirkwall.
it's not all about you. You're worried about
You're not
yourself.
running
I
away
get it.
again.
So everybody else
home.
needs to die because of that? As they're trying to protect you? In the process of trying to protect you, everybody else needs to be the bad guy because you're worried about yourself. You know what? At some point, go fucking fuck yourself. Family or not. Like seriously, if you're just that selfish, and if I died, you would mourn it for a second, but then start getting worried about yourself again. Yeah, that's not really cool either. So I don't know how much better Bethany is than Carver or Gamlin in that regard. You hear what I'm saying? I mean, are you picking up what I'm putting down? Like, that's a thing. How would you take that if that was your sibling? At some point, you'd be like, look, bitch. Look, I'm fucking sacrificing any effort to have a life for myself on your behalf, and you're still fucking spoiled rotten, and you're still fucking complaining. Look, bitch, it's not my fault what you are. Maybe it's not your fault either. I don't really give a fuck. But I'm not responsible, but I'm taking responsibility, and you're still not giving me any credit. So you need to shut the fuck up too. Bethany is just as bad as Gamlin in this. As innocent as Bethany is, I could say as innocent as Gamlin is in all of this. Upbringing, culture, family relations, discipline or lack thereof, you know, all this shit right here. Yeah, that's an actual thing. So yeah, Bethany might need to shut the fuck up just a little bit. Maybe a lot. Yeah, shut the fuck up. You spoiled rotten cunt. Everybody taking care of you, and you don't respect or regard or you have no gratitude for any of it. At some point, okay, bitch, fend for yourself and see where that gets you. You don't want to do that because she's your sister. But if she's just a little fucking spoiled princess, and she acknowledges it sometimes, but she's still that's not a good thing. Just saying, that is not a good thing. So,
Let's see if Mother gets us that mansion.
anyway,
I don't
just
want to
saying.
call anywhere Uncle Gamlin is home. Has he moved that bowl of porridge since we've been here? It's been a year. I can't even remember what it was like to have a place of our own. I might even take the circle if they'll give me a clean bed and my own sheets.
I love Bethany's character.
She
It's
looks
just
like you.
saying she's
Why did
always
you
right
get
because
that?
I like her.
Was it at the estate?
That's-
Let me see.
That's not true.
Is it? I think this is
In
not
fact, she's a person just like us.
Supposed to marry the Comte.
In fact, it's probably not true more often than it's actually true. Is she's okay because I like her. I don't know. You can overlook a lot of shit with your friends and family. And I only say family if you love them as if they're at least equal to your friends. Whatever. But if your friends and family are worse than you are, and that's why they're your friends and family, and you want to make that a standard, a bar which needs to be set based on everything else, yeah, that's not a good thing. That's not a good thing at all.
I suppose it would have been a bit awkward to take
Just
it with
saying.
her. I know she loved Father. I guess I just wondered if she'd have been happier if he hadn't been a mage.
2 o'clock.
If I wasn't a mage. I know that made it hard for Mother. It's nice to have a reminder of a time when she still knew how to smile.
Nice. Well, that's level 13. So we don't need that. Damn, that's level 13. Shit. We lose the crit chance, but goddamn, man, the armor rating is sick. Level 15. It's just an increase of this. All right, so let's go put that up. Let's go put that up. Can't have that till after Act 1. Memories. Oh, that's why I didn't have Aveline's belt. Oh shit. Oh, that's why I didn't have Aveline's belt. Bone pit. Alright, so... let's get Aveline's belt. Nice.
I hear good things about you, Anders. Not what I expected.
From a
Hear you're having problems with the bone pit. I can help.
Ah, finally someone comes to help me. You look a bit unseasoned, but I hope you'll do.
Wow.
I had to suspend
the first thing you do
operations.
is insult
My
me.
workers are lost in the mines or have run
This
off.
motherfucker has no clue how to conduct business or anything else.
I sent others before, but no word. Perhaps they are putting me off. I need someone competent to figure out what is going on.
I'll head there soon.
The sooner the better. Each day the mine is not running costs me more than those miners make in a year. The bone pit is just outside the city.
So the mine brings in every day more than you pay your miners, all the miners, for a year. Do you understand how bad that is? I have a business. I bring in more profit in one single day than I pay you for an entire year of labor. And I just treat you like fucking oxen. I treat you like fucking slaves. I pay you barely enough to survive, but probably not. You have your own problems, I don't care. You work for me because you're desperate. I make more in a day than I pay you in a year. All of you. Do you understand how fucked up that is? I wish there was a way to kill this guy in the game. Execute him for just straight up not being a human being. I really actually wish there was a way to actually do that. Here's right. Let's see. Dude, I have 2 killer electric staffs now. That is so crazy. Do you understand how gangster that is, just going to get Meryl? That's some gangster ass shit, man. Seriously. How much? 21? God damn, we can almost get that too. That's the crazy part. And he has staves. Yep. Can't get it now.
Absolutely. See you there.
Have you seen my wife, Ninette? What do you mean you can't help me?
Having that extra skill point would actually be pretty cool right now, to be honest.
If your wife has chosen to leave you, there's nothing we can do.
Ninette is my wife. She's legally bound to me. Bring her back.
We're done here.
Useless. Why are we still paying those sluggards?
Pay me.
You should pay someone else.
I like being paid.
Like me. I like being paid.
If you can find Ninette, I will gladly pay you. That foolish woman has caused me nothing but embarrassment.
Embarrassment.
She needs to be dragged home.
The guards disagree.
They are more disagreeable than my wife. Maybe your friend is more sensible. Her family is getting suspicious. They think I might have done something to her. Even if... Well, I just want to make sure they know I didn't do it.
I didn't do it. I didn't do it. Let's eat some snails. Yes, cow, go.
I'll try my best to find Ninette and bring her home.
You should talk
You know,
to Jethan.
your national culture should at least
she visited
bathe
ours
regularly.
until Jethan sent a letter to our house. He even sent her
Just saying.
flowers once. Lilies.
Her favorite.
Talking about it makes
Bah.
my head hurt.
Aye.
Good luck to you, Sarah.
Talking about myth, not house. What the fuck does that do for the world? Absolutely nothing. It surrenders before a fight even takes place. Have you ever seen somebody that actually surrendered before even a punch was thrown? That's France. Sorry, Orlais. They just fucking rape and molest and incestuously mingle with each other and then murder each other in their sleep because they're fucking cowards. Yeah, if you want to find some respect for the French culture, even BioWare doesn't have it, and BioWare is the most liberal, fucking woke-ass motherfuckers on the face of the planet, and they don't even respect French culture. They made a mockery of it. So, as a human being and as a Christian, I'm not just gonna mock it. I'm gonna condemn that shit to where, in Judgment Day, they gotta answer for just what the fucking pieces of fucking coward surrendering before a fight even happens and just sucking the dick of the enemy culture and country that they actually are. I don't know why they're like that. There's got to be something biblical. They have to be one particular tribe of the Israelites that was prophesied about by Moses, maybe Abraham. I don't know. There's got to be an explanation to why they catch pussy when their testicles are still testicles. They catch pussy. That's the French. Just saying. They surrender. They don't even know who they're surrendering to. They just got to surrender to somebody because they just will not fight. So yeah, man. And if that's a problem for you, it's true. It's historical, and you can't change history. You can rewrite it and be a liar, or you can just accept it and understand that that's exactly what the fuck they are. For some reason, it's in their genes or some shit. I don't even fucking know. That's a little bit above and beyond me, but it is what it is. True story. All right, I'm gonna go grab this real quick before I level up here. I guess we'll just figure out where we're going from here. I guess. Yeah. I guess we'll figure out where we're going from here.
Have you... Please, can you help me? My brother.
Don't worry. Helping
My
people
brother,
and killing people
my
are what
brother,
I'm best at.
brother, my mother, my father, and my brother.
I hope there will be no call to kill anyone, Sarah. Karen was always so devout, so idealistic. He was so proud when the Templars.
You know, actually, like
pleaded with him not to join the order.
I don't want to say typical, because I really don't want to disrespect anybody. But the UK accent, and I know depending on where you're from in the UK, just like where you're from in America, or even like just North America, like the Canadians have like the a boot, like they have this thing that they do concerning a certain word, and it identifies them, right? And then you have like the California thing, which changed. It used to be a surfer thing. Now it's a mindless fucking gold-digging celebrity whorefucker piece of shit fucking accent that some people get it. Anyway, don't really care. Then you got the South, and then you got the East, and you got the Northeast. So like there's different accents, right? The UK accent, you have different accents, but the typical British or whatever accent is famous in films for a reason. It just sounds good. It sounds good on the ear. Like if I had a girlfriend that talked that way, I'd be like, okay, you know what? That's enough reason to marry you, just because you talk that way. That's the way I feel. And if it's because that's where I came from, I don't know, a couple 100 years ago or whatever, I'd be like, oh, okay, whatever. Just bottom line is, I dig that shit. Like, totally cool with that. Yeah, just saying.
So you think the Templars, what, killed and ate your brother?
Mother,
I don't know what
father.
happened. He just stopped writing me.
Without pronouncing the T.
But Knight Commander Meredith threw me out. They won't tell me.
Oh my God, it's not cold outside, it's hot. It's not hot, it's hot. You know, that type of shit right there. I mean, I'm kind of down with that shit. I for some reason, I'm actually down with that stuff. Just saying.
Your brother may indeed be in trouble. What can I do for you?
Perchance. In your journeys, if you find yourself in the gallows, ask the other recruits, Wilmerd
The
and
hot
Hugh, about my brother.
It's hot.
They were Karen's closest friends.
The hot pot is hot.
If anyone
The
knows
hot
where
pot
he
is hot.
it's them. May God bless you and watch after you in this endeavor.
All good, I guess.
Good day to you.
You there, Ferelden. I wish to speak with you. You've gained quite a reputation with the Red Iron Mercenary Band. I find myself in need of someone with your special talents.
I'm guessing you don't mean my ability to juggle small rodents to Elysian ballads.
If that is your greatest skill, then I have been misinformed. I am looking for muscle, not whatever it was you were just describing. A man I sentenced to a life in prison has escaped custody. He's been tracked to an abandoned ruin outside the city.
A request that should have been made of the guard.
We're both intelligent people. There's something in the ruins, isn't there?
There is something, yes. There are creatures in the ruins.
In the
guards I
ruins.
sent are ill-equipped to deal with such beasts.
Hey, Garbage, what's going on, man? Good to see you, too. How are you? What's going on?
I'll take the job.
Bring the fugitive in alive, quickly and quietly. Not only will you be well paid, you'll have the gratitude of a city magistrate. Useful for a refugee, wouldn't you agree?
Now, you know what's more useful for a refugee or somebody who's so beneath your station that you deign to look down upon us, but you want us to go do your fucking dirty work to make your Hunter Biden somehow legit again? This is literally, this is exactly what Magistrate Bernard is. This is Joe Biden asking you to go clear the name of Hunter Biden because he crack fucked another fucking sex trafficked fucking prostitute or 2 or 3 while trying to sell some fucking paintings that only sold because of Joe Biden, because if you didn't, then you'd probably be assassinated by Hillary Clinton. That's exactly what the fuck this thing is. That's exactly what this thing is. Go save Hunter Biden for me so I can clear my name because I'm a politician. You're a politician, and okay, let's see. Let's say you're an actual politician. And you got good points and you got bad points. Politicians start at -1 million, and they start digging a hole from there. So if you got 1 billion good points as a politician, you don't even break even. Because at that point, the only reason you're a politician, the only reason somehow you got elected when you probably didn't get elected, because the only people that can investigate election integrity are the people that are perverting your election integrity. The only people that can validate the integrity of your elections are the people that are corrupting the integrity of your elections. How many of these people do you think you actually voted for, majority, that actually got into office at this point? The entire system is so corrupt, it is impossible to believe that if somebody accidentally got into office, some way, shape, or form, that you actually and you voted for that person, was it legit, or is it a patsy in there to disguise itself as somebody on your side that's working for the other side, so that both sides are the same side and it's all evil? That's where we're at. And if you don't see that, I'm sorry. You can lean one way, you can lean the other. But those elected officials are elected by somebody that's not you. I'm not saying don't vote. You still vote so that your conscience is clear and you say, I voted for the right thing and the wrong thing happened. And if the right thing happened, but it's not doing any right things, there you go. You still vote according to your conscience. In other words, take care of your own house. You can't control what's going on in your neighborhood. Take care of your own house. Now, that's definitely a thing. That is 100% a thing. If you can stand before God and say, according to my conscience, I voted right and voted against wrong, you're solid. You're solid. You're like 100% solid. But just understanding that a lot of these people in office, they were never elected by anybody. They were put in place. And if they didn't get elected, they got elected anyway. And you can't say that never happened. Look at Joe Biden, a fucking zombie that nobody voted for. The only people that voted for Joe Biden were dead people and people that didn't exist. And then they foresaw that we would have some voter integrity somewhere in the future, maybe. So they imported a bunch of people that aren't even Americans to destroy America and rape your daughters and murder your children and your wives and your husbands. Murderers, rapists, sex traffickers. And they pulled those people into this country, and if you had anything to say about it, they hit you with COVID. With the help of the Communist Chinese Party. That actually happened. So, there you go. But, you're a human being, and you can't control the powers that be. What you can do, though, is do the right thing. And vote accordingly. And just trust that God's got your back. That's what Christian Americans actually do. If you're not Christian, you're not American. That's a fact as well. So, there you go, man. Anyway. Anybody got any problem with any of that? Seems pretty straightforward and factual to me. Because it is straightforward and factual, actually. There you go. So we got that. I think the next thing for... See, I'm not actually rolling with Aveline. In the greater scheme of things. Just go ahead and do that. That's fine. Nice. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Oh, you too, man.
Good day to you.
God bless you too. Need all of that. All of that. Every single bit of it. Oh, by the way, Christians aren't reeds left on the shallow waters, being blown about by whatever Satan's winds just go. And no, we're actually not. We're just the opposite. When Satan wants to breathe, you tell him to just not breathe, and he doesn't get to breathe. That's how that goes. That's what a Christian is. So just understand that these days too. If you're a Christian, take your authority. God gave it to you. He didn't apologize for it. He said, here you go. Tell your enemy to F off. And if your enemy, well, if you still think just shit is bad, well, then guess what? You're not carrying the cross that I carried. And if you're willing to carry that cross, well, maybe he's got more work for you. But guess what? Every time Satan wants to breathe and blow a hurricane in your direction, tell him to get somewhere.
Hey, Franz.
Only Christians have that power. And I would say, man, I'd say Christians are right now.
Guardsman Eveline.
Man, I don't want to say 1%. There's a lot of people that think they are, but they're gonna follow Satan willy nilly. I mean, they're just gonna whore after Satan. So, because he's gonna come claiming to be Jesus, and it's not that far off. I'm not gonna say it's gonna happen next month, but if it did, I wouldn't be surprised. I'm not prophesying or foretelling a future. I'm just saying I really wouldn't be surprised. But maybe it gets worse than this from a spiritual Christian perspective. Maybe it does. And we got another year or 2 or 3 or 5 or 10. I don't know. Nobody actually does, but I can't see it getting a whole lot worse than this. I don't know. I don't see how anybody can actually afford it. If it gets worse than this, how can you afford it? You can't even go on vacation now because you can't afford to fill your tank with gas. And if you can, you're probably one of the bad guys. I'm not saying if you can afford to fill your tank with gas and take your family on vacation and just have a wonderful time and just be a Christian human being. I'm not saying you can't, but I'm just saying it's getting hard these days. The raisers of taxes, the carbon credits, if a cow farts, we should penalize the farmers so that nobody can eat food because these people can't afford to grow crops. That's Satan's way. That's the liberal way. That's the woke way. That's the green way. And I think Elon Musk is as complicit in that shit as anybody else. I don't care how much of a friend he is to Trump. Just saying. Anyway, all right. Just some things to think about, I guess. Let's see. All right, let's go turn this in. Nice.
I imagine Orzammar is like this.
I think
Only
I
with
found...
beards and an overwhelming sense of superiority.
Orzammar is like this. This is actually the sewer in Kirkwall. And you know what Varric just said? Orzammar is a lot like this, except without the beards and the overwhelming sense of superiority that's not earned by any character trait whatsoever. Dude, Varric actually says some shit right there. He actually says something. Something actually meaningful. Right, I've even been to the gallows, so let's just go real quick.
Do you ever miss Ferelden?
Of course. It was home. I would never have left willingly. But I'm not going to be my father and spend my life trying to live a memory.
I didn't think I'd give it a second thought once I was gone. I mean, what did Ferelden ever do for me? But I do. I think about it. There's something here that just doesn't feel right.
You mean how mages are treated?
No. I think there's not enough dog shit.
Dude, Anders actually manages to insult dogs. Just to insult the culture that appreciates dogs. You know what culture hates dogs? The same culture that rapes your fucking children and blows you the fuck up if you're innocent and just fucking hates you because you're a good person. If you're a Christian, they hate you. If you're Israeli, they hate you. Why do they hate America? Because America is Israel. And most of Canada is Israel. Aside from the 90% fucking people that they brought in to steal Israel's riches in tax dollars to pay for people coming in to destroy their entire fucking society, which is pretty much the same thing in America too. Just saying. True story. So, I mean, I could buy that now. I don't need to buy it. Nice.
The enchanter has marked up these potions well beyond the cost of making them. He is trying to earn money for the serpent.
Do you know a recruit named Karen? His sister is looking for him.
We cannot speak to you, Messer.
To the void with that. Karen and the others are missing.
But our orders...
The Knights aren't doing anything to find them. Maybe it's time to ask for outside help.
You're already defying orders to talk to me. Might as well share the good stuff.
I hear that Knight Commander Meredith has some new initiation you have to go through. If you're not strong enough or fervent enough in belief, you don't make it out alive.
Figures.
And you honestly believe that?
Recruits keep going missing.
Wilmot came back.
What?
He did. I saw him this morning.
If Wilmot came back, he might know more about the other missing recruits.
I bet he would.
Wilmot told me he was going outside Kirkwall. Clear his head, he said.
Why didn't you tell us this?
Knight Captain Cullen ordered it, right before he chased after Wilmot. That wasn't too long ago. If you hurry, you may catch them on the road.
Your recruits can't just decide they're gonna forsake training to just go, I don't know, do some shit, right? Yeah, they don't just get to go do shit whenever they feel like. See, and these are two really good staffs. I'm not gonna lie, those are probably the most gangster staffs I've ever gotten back to back ever. Just saying. I could buy that, but yeah, I'm not going to.
Maker's blessing on you.
That Thrask is the most Joe Biden of them all. An absolute tool of the Blood Mages. An absolute tool. True story. So let's go. Okay, so yeah, we gotta go switch out. Yeah, we're gonna actually struggle. We're gonna actually struggle at some point. Probably should have done this shit at night. It doesn't matter. All right, cool.
You owe us, Isabella.
Well, Lucky, I'll tell you what. Since the information you gave me was worth nothing, that's what I'll pay you.
Me and my boys will get our money's
You
worth.
you probably shouldn't have said that.
Oh, you poor sweet thing.
See, this is where the entire John Wick franchise came from. She can kill an entire bar room full of people with a beer mug and a pencil. Like, seriously. This is where John Wick came from.
I didn't think so.
Shit.
So he comes down wearing nothing but his boots. We have a few drinks and everyone.
So I'm still here in the daytime, right?
He was naked.
You're new around here, aren't you? Welcome, and keep your wits about you. You're nothing but tits and arse to the men in this place, and they won't hesitate to grab at both.
Speaking from experience, are we?
After a few broken fingers here and there, they got the idea. I'm Isabella. Previously Captain Isabella. Sadly, without my ship, the title rings a bit hollow. You're Ferelden, aren't you? You have that look about you. I was in Denerim not too long ago. You know, you might be just what I'm looking for to solve a little problem I have.
Can't anyone fix their own lives around here?
Must be something in the water.
Water.
Someone from my past.
Something
has
in the
been pestering
water.
me. I've arranged for a duel. If I win, he leaves me alone. But I don't trust him to play fair. I need someone to watch my back.
Oh, I can watch your back.
I think I could
And
manage
your front.
watching your back.
And your side. Little.
I'll bet.
Never mind.
I've arranged to meet Hader in Hightown after dark. I'll meet you there.
So, I've been dying to know. What was going through your head when you fought that ogre?
Yeah.
For the first few seconds, what do they feed those things?
I like the way she walked off.
I don't know anyone else.
I would
that's
tip her
even seen
extra
one.
just for
You're lucky
walking
just to
off
be
like that.
standing here.
I would totally do that.
Somehow, Hawk, I imagine things won't be dull with you around. Not that I expect the deep roads to be boring, mind you. Constant threat of doom does tend to keep you awake.
What are the deep roads like?
Well, I could tell you the standard tales. Legions of darkspawn, ravenous beasts, cave-ins.
Ravenous beasts.
I've spent my whole life in
Beasts.
Kirkwall. Dangerous enough most days, but it doesn't compare to the deep roads. So,
Beasts.
this will be...
Beasts is
an adventure, I guess.
Great. Now we're adventurous.
nice.
What?
Just wondering if the feathered pauldrons are an essential
Do we have
part of
so
the
much to do in Act 1? It's like Act 1 is huge. There's almost as much content in Act 1 as there is in like the first half of Dragon Age Origins with DLCs. Just saying. Like it's pretty significant. Oh wait.
What are you talking about?
I'm working on an epic poem about a hopelessly...
Nice. Oh, we got haste. I guess maybe we just go get Meryl now? I mean... Yeah, I think we go get Meryl. Although I do want the bone pit. Yeah. Alright, fire. Got a fire sword too. Let's see. I think electricity and electricity. Yeah, I like seriously. Electricity and electricity. We could go do night lives too. We could totally go do that as well. Fuck, I meant to actually... God damn it. Alright, cool.
And here we go again.
You're pathetic.
One less to worry about. So, we won?
Nice. Nice. It has been kind of a cakewalk, though, so far, right? Attractive female character that's offensive? I don't know. If that offends you, then whatever. I mean, this is the default female character. Oh, I can make a good-looking female character. I really actually think I can. This is not... This is just Hawk. But if I'm going to watch somebody's booty shake in third person for an entire game, even part of the game, yeah, it's going to be a female one because I don't like man booty. Man booty is for fucking freaks and savage fucking Satanists that think their dick is designed to give God's given seed into a sewer hole, which is an asshole. Yeah, see that? I'm not down with that. And no human being is actually down with that. The only people down with that are people that, I don't pretty much run our government and run our news media and run our schools and our churches these days. Yeah, that's the only that's the only things down with that, and they're not even human beings. So,
Old Shemlin, your kind are not welcome among.
That's a pretty good point, right? I'd rather watch a woman shake her butt and kill things and kill a bunch of dudes who deserve to be dead. You know, like Anders and liberals and woke people and Democrats. Yeah. Just go kill those all day long and make the world a better place. At least virtually in a video game, because you can't do it in real life. Because if you even talk about it, you get censored and you get fucking canceled and shamed and all that other stuff, right? Am I wrong? No, I'm not wrong. That was a rhetorical question. If you say I'm wrong, go fuck yourself, and if you died, the world would be a better place. True story. End of that conversation.
I'm not expecting tea and cakes. I just need to see someone.
There's nothing here for any human.
Wait, this is the one the Keeper spoke of.
A Shemlin?
See, what time is it?
I thought she'd be an elf.
Was it almost 3 in the morning?
Enter the camp.
I'm gonna call it a day.
Has been waiting for
I'm gonna call it a day.
Cause trouble, and you'll meet our blades, stranger.
Marathari, I was told to bring you this amulet.
Andarana Tishan, travelers. Indeed, I am Keeper Marathari. Let me look at you. There is a light in your heart, human. Don't let it go out. You will need it. Tell me how this burden fell to you, child.
A dragon fell from the sky, charred some darkspawn, then asked me to bring you this amulet. No big deal.
No big deal.
You are blessed by luck, then. I will pray that Miss Hal watches over your path. The amulet must be taken to an altar at the top of the mountain and given a Dalish rite.
Yes, cyberpunk.
Then
Cyberpunk character creation. I would put that on par with like.
Do this, and your debt will be repaid.
Are you going to teach me this rite for the departed?
I will send my first.
Actually, it's a lot better than, but it's still on par with Dragon's Dogma and Neo.
I must ask that
Neo 2. Neo 2 gave you a really good character creation. I would put that on par with Cyberpunk's. Yeah, 100%. And I mean, it went to the old school, like, just take the clothes off and just design your character exactly how your character is going to look in sex scenes, in the shower. I mean, just whatever, right? I mean, like, how is that offensive? I mean, like, man, we've all stepped out of the shower into the mirror, and we weren't offended and colored our hair purple and just fucking hated Trump because of it. We just stepped out of the shower and it's like, okay, I'm naked. Yeah, because people are naked. Like, they're born naked, and essentially they die naked too. So yeah, like, what's the big deal? There is no big deal there. It's just woke fucking hypocrisy. They will do a helicopter penis from a dude dressed up like a woman calling itself a drag queen in a school library without parental permission in a public school, and that's okay. But if your character has human attributes, boobs or not, a vagina or not, a dick or not, then all of a sudden it's a fucking federal case and they have to riot about it. They will put a man pretending to a woman doing a helicopter with its penis in your child's face in a library in elementary school, and that's okay. But if your virtual character in a video game, naked, actually has human genitals, meaning male mixed with female actually creates children, they fucking go berserk. You understand how fucking satanic that is? Anyway, but as far as attractive females, I guess that's just your opinion. Whatever your opinion is of an attractive female, then when you say, well, that female is not attractive, then you offend somebody that looks like that female. So let's not even go there. That's a rabbit hole that's not even worth chasing, to be honest. But yeah, I hear you.
That seems a little odd.
It is her wish, and I must grant it. You will find Meryl waiting for you on the trail just up the mountain. Dareth Shiral.
Yeah. That'll do it. All right, so as of this, I've got to go to work. Definitely have to go to work tonight, and hopefully I get to train a new driver. I hope I do. If not, then at least I get to meet a new driver and see what happens. Anyway, all right, I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here. You guys take care. Have a good rest of your week. I'll still probably be streaming throughout the evenings late, like I did tonight. Pretty much that's the go-to. Yeah, probably be streaming late, but if not, if I don't see you, then have a good rest of your week. God bless. Stay safe. Take care. And I will see you when I see you. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and call it a night because I gotta find a cutoff point because I've got to go get some sleep. I gotta get some food too, man. I'm starving. And then I'll hopefully see you guys tomorrow night. And if not, then you guys, like I said, take care. And tomorrow's Taco Tuesday, so in the best of all worlds, we get some tacos and we have some tacos on Taco Tuesday. If not, then whatever.